Hello everyone and welcome to the MK Mobile Gold Card tier list video. I know Stern Sky and Mando already did this, but I wanted to add my own addition to the party. So here we go. So the first character is A-list Johnny Cage. A-list Johnny Cage is a support character. She basically gives Spec Ops characters plus 30% health. So he has power drain on special one, because he's a Johnny Cage, and he is a really good card to play if you play him with support. So A-list Johnny Cage goes, I think C tier. He's a really good support card. Aftershock Tremor basically stuns on Taggin and pulls the weakest enemy. So it's like a reverse fear and stun in one. But he has no debuff or buff in his special attacks, so except his X-ray. So he's I think a B tier. Bloodguard Kolokan, okay, I don't need to talk about it. He's D tier. Seriously, nothing to talk about with him. Bone Shaper Shinnok is actually really good if you pair him with Dark Lord Kolokan and Pharaoh Ermac. So I think he's a B tier. Commander Kano, he's the fucking worst. Don't talk about it. Kawaras Kasegage is not A tier, but S tier actually, because he can break the blocks. She has unblockable 20% chance, 25% chance actually. For base stats, is actually really good as well. So Cryomaster Sub-Zero, I think he's E, because he's still a support card. Actually, he's like, no, his special 2 is like really bad, so it's E tier. Cybernetic Jacobreaks, I don't remember her passive, but I know her playset. Like she has one combo, but she's actually garbage, and she puts the enemy away from her. So Cybernetic Jacobreaks, D or E? I don't know. She's not a D, but not a E as well. Now we switch places. Okay, I'm sorry guys. Cybernetic Jacobreaks, E. I don't need to say too much for it, and I already lost too much time. Triborg, correct. Cyrex Triborg. He's a really good support card and a decent fighter as well. So I think B tier. And his passive is like really good. He has critical hit chance on special one and critical hit chance I think on martial artist characters. So it's really good. Dark Lord Kodokan, he's actually really underrated. He's actually really fun to play with. So B tier. By the way, I'm putting random in B tier cards. I don't need to like order them. So just they are all B tier. Like they are all the same to me. Dark Raiden, he's an S tier. Like no joke. He has really good combos and you can chain them up together. And if you knock the opponent down with this combo, you can actually chain the special one. Also, special two is like grapple. He's really good, and also his passive is like really good. You can basically heal from that and reverse his power drain. Demolition Sonya, same with Johnny Cage. He's a really good support card. She's a really good support card. What am I saying? Baraicho, I think he's underrated as well. A tier, because if you give him basically Wrathhammer, Shao Kahn's helmet, and I think I think Vial of Infinite Blood would do great. Basically, you're just like a one-man army doing damage to all characters. It's really good. And also, his special one has stun. It's really good, and special two has weaken. It's really good, but one of the things that makes him below S tier because his basic tap attacks are basically garbage. So I'm putting in A tier. You know what? Actually, he's a B tier. Actually, not that powerful, not that weak either. Elder God Kenshi. Okay, he's an A tier. Like no joke. He's a really good card to play with, and he's a solid support card as well. So Master of Soul Vermac. He's a really special card, by the way. If you pair him up with two Outworld characters and give him Wrathhammer, he basically starts with X-Ray, so C tier. Flaming Face looking, I know he's really good, so I'm putting him B tier. He can, oh my god, I'm out of breath. He can basically like delete one character with his special 2. Aaron Black, I mean A tier. There's like nothing to say about him other than being just like really good all around. Hanzo Such Scorpion, he is actually A tier. He's like one of my favorite cards to play with. And he actually has bleed on basic attacks and combo enders. Also has in his one combo he has fire, but like it does 1 dot damage, but it's really good nonetheless. He's a really good dot character. Heavy Weapons Jax Briggs, he's really underrated as well, but not that powerful, so in B tier. High Tech Jackie Briggs is actually fixed now, so she's really good actually. High Tech Briggs is like a B tier. I can't put like a B plus because I don't know if I mess up the like tier list again. So she's B plus, but I think she is belonging to B tier because I don't want to give her too high. In Just Scorpion, okay, he's actually the worst character, one of the worst characters in the game, so garbage. Balanced Kenshi is a sport card, so C tier. Possessed Kenshi is actually, I think C as well, because fire is really important. But the only part about passive is that, like, he just does fire on his tagging. Just like a budget version of MK11 Scorpion, but it's just fucking worse. Mournful Kitana, she's actually B tier. Despite having a passive is like being just given 1 bar of power to outlaw characters. She's actually really good to play. But one of the things that pull her down from having like an A tier and S tier, that her playset is really bad. She can get interrupted at the end of her combos very quickly. Classic Scorpion, okay, he is S tier, like no joke. I don't need to tell about you guys. His special one is goddamn amazing. He does bleed as well. Classic Ermac is also S tier, but as a support card, not a fighter. If you only have to snare the opponent, just tag him doing special 2, then tag out. But he's a really good support card and he's really helpful with bosses. Fortunately, I don't have him, so that's a bummer. Classic Kano is A. He's really fun to play with, and if you give him really high damage and stun damage boost gear like the Shirai Kunai, he can basically like delete 1 or 2 characters in like 30 seconds. Classic Melina is also an A. She's really good in Survivor. Classic Sonya Blade is B tier because he can do area damage in special 1, and if you give him her crit chance damage gear, she can basically wipe out almost half of the team. Kobayashi Tanya, I don't have her because I only use my blood rubies on upgrading the equipment, so C tier. Johnny Cage, Combat Cock by Johnny Cage, he's actually S tier, like no joke. I don't need to tell him about because you're playing the game. I'm playing the game more than 3 years, and I think you guys know how good he is by himself and for the bosses as well. Sonya Blade, no, Combat Cup Sonya Blade. She's actually, I think A, but I feel like she's like belonging B as well. But I'm gonna give A actually. Cosplay Jacobis, okay, she's an S tier. I don't know why people think she's bad, but she's very good in every situation, every class. She's basically like a 1-man army. Sorry, 1-woman army, sorry. Okay, Sangan Kodokan, okay, he's garbage. Despite being a support card, she's in D tier. He is in D tier. Kraken Reptile, I think C tier. Bojutsu Kungjin. His passive is really underrated, so B tier. Hat-Trick Kung Lao, A tier. Despite Kung Lao doesn't have the best playset, but Hat-Trick Kung Lao does have a really good special 2, so, and his passive is really good. Marksman Kongjin, B tier. I think that's fair. I'm not gonna touch MK11, Jade, Cobalt, and Raiden. I'm gonna do these last, and actually I'm not gonna do them because they're diamond now. Scorch Baraka, D tier. I'm gonna fast forward. I'm gonna like speed run now. Churches Tanya, A tier. Nibble Reptile, C tier. Ninja Scorpion, C tier. Noxious Reptile actually E tier, despite him being really fast. Ferromac B tier. Piercing Melina actually B tier. Inferno Scorpion I think A tier. Sector Triborg B tier. Shaolin Fiscal now A tier. Don't ask why. A tier. Shaolin Master Kung Lao worst. Like, who uses bronze characters with the Shaolin Master Kung Lao? That's actually stupid. Shaolin Kungjin C tier. Takeda B tier. Kintaro D tier. Sacha Jason A tier. Smoke Triborg B tier. Okay. Tactical Sonya D tier. Spectral Mike C tier. Stunt Double Johnny Cage C tier. Grandmaster Sub-Zero actually B tier. Storm Queen Devora I think E. Thunder God Raiden D. Trigger Fury Goro C. Sub-Zero Triborg is actually S. Like, I don't need to tell you guys. Undercover Cassie Gage D. Unstoppable Jason is actually A. Vampires Melina C. Vengeful Shinnok actually B. And two characters left. Venomous Devora C. And actually Quan Chi, despite I made so much fun of him, actually A tier. No, actually B tier, sorry. Because he has garbage playset. So this leaves me with the tier list like this. So we have in S tier Cover Ups, Cassie Cage, Dark Raiden, Classic Scorpion, Classic Ermac, Combat Cup, Johnny Cage, Cosplay Jacobus, and Sub-Zero Triborg. In A tiers, Zelda God Kenshi, Aaron Black, Monzo's Scorpion, Classic Kano, Classic Melina, Combat Cup Sonya, Hattrick Kung Lao, Treacherous Tanya, Inferno Scorpion, Shaolin Fist Kung Lao, Sestra Jason, and Unstoppable Jason. B tier is really, I'm not going to read it. Okay. Okay, C tier, I'm not gonna read it as well. D is actually like these characters are like somewhat good, but overall bad. E tier is actually a piece of garbage. And worst tier is like the definition of trash. So these, I'm not gonna count, I said, MK11, Jade, Kabal, and Raiden, because they're diamonds now. So basically, this is the tier list. Okay, I'm not moving there. This is the tier list. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you don't agree, or if you agree, smash that like button. If you don't agree, dislike it. I don't care actually. This is my tier list. Everyone has opinions. I'll see you again very soon. Later. By the way, parody video on Friday. See you tomorrow. Not tomorrow, in Friday.